Hey everyone, I wanted to come on here and give more encouragement about going home. I I really believe that it's not going to be long at all before we're actually going to see Jesus face to face. We know that so many people are talking about and having dreams and visions, and it's all about Jesus. He gets all the glory. Jesus, our King, and He is coming soon, I believe very soon. I do not want to get into like the things that are going on in this world, because then it wouldn't be an encouraging video. But I want to talk more about the things that we have to look forward to. I'm sorry. The things that we have to look forward to. You know, Jesus said nothing can compare to what He has waiting for us. I mean, when you think about that deeply, because you know, you've seen beautiful places in the world, and magnificent, the most highest beauty that you could possibly see. I've never been to those islands like Bora Bora, you know, or any of those exotic islands with the houses in the ocean, you know, I would love to. But, you know, the thing is that that's what Jesus is talking about. You see, because He created this world and its beauty. There is beauty in this world. And I know a lot of places that you might not think is beautiful, but, well, like I live in the desert and it's really hot here, but the sunsets and stuff are just really gorgeous, and the mountains, you know, they're gorgeous, and you know, all across the world they are. There's just differences. But when He tells us that nothing can compare to what He has for us, then what do we have to compare it to? You see, if we can't compare it to this beauty that we can see in things, and also in animals, and just colors, leaves, you know, trees, then think about it. I mean, the mind just, it's you can't, it isn't comprehensible, like He said, because our eyes will be in awe. We will be in total awe. I can imagine, okay? I can try to imagine colors. Maybe colors that we have never seen before. And we see pretty colors now, but we've never seen them before in heaven. Flowers we've never seen. Sounds, of course. The sounds that we will hear will be just magnificent, heavenly realm that we never heard. The smells. There'll probably be fragrances, different fragrances that we have never, ever smelled. Now, think about food. You know, we will be sitting at the dinner table. Well, you will probably eat food and drink drinks that you have never eaten or drank before. It will be completely new. He said everything will be made new. Now, I get a lot of questions from different people in real life. Like, one of them was like, well, there's no flesh and blood allowed in heaven. We know that. So we will have a spiritual body, but yet it will be a functional body. This is how I see it. Everything will be glorified and glowing, I imagine. Like, we'll just glow. We will still be able to taste our food, but we'll just absorb food through our bodies. I mean, because there will be no more waste, of course. The animals will do the same. They won't eat any meat if they used to. They'll eat grass. And horses will just keep eating grass. And they will have a body that never dies. There will be no waste. Everything will just absorb everything that they eat. And I think that, you know, a lot of people think, well, what is it, just this place, kind of like a magical place, you know, it's just magic and there you have it. Well, I don't think it's exactly like that. I mean, I do think that we will be able to be somewhere just by thought. Like our thought process. Like, if we want to be with a certain person, talk to them. All we have to do is think about it and we'll be there. If I want to go ride one of my horses that I know that is up there, I could just say, take me to Autumn Promise, and I'll be there with her, which, by the way, was a beautiful, they call it gray, but she was a white Arabian. Just things like that, you know. Oh, hey, I want to go be with my horse Don Pedro, who was a Mustang I owned. Oh, hey, I want to go on the beach for a while, and you'll be there. But I don't think that, okay, now I mean, I don't know, of course, but I think like if you want to plant a garden, then you can plant a garden and you will gather seeds just like you do here on earth. You'll gather some seeds and you'll go plant your garden and you will watch it grow and nothing will die. The garden will be completely nourished by you, by the glory of God through you. The glory of God will shine through everything that you do. It applies to anything else. If you have a talent, you'll learn how to play the guitar or the piano. You'll sing to your heart's content. You could perform in front of people. I believe that you can show your talents to other people, and if they want to learn something, they can learn it. I just don't think it's this magic thing where, okay, I'm this now, and so I'm this. I believe that the talents we have here on earth will just be magnified up there. Like, I really like art. I like poetry. And I love, of course, riding horses. So I believe that when I'm up there, I'll be able to go and maybe jump my horse over the highest fence that I've always wanted to do instead of a log. Or I can race one of my horses, you know? And who knows if we can actually fly with them, because we'll be able to fly. I believe that. I just do. I've had several flying dreams in the past. Several. Like, I had them like 5 nights in a row, and this was like probably 9 years ago. And they were so awesome, flying through the galaxy. I was like begging for more of those dreams, but I never had any more. But they were so awesome. I mean, just flying through the galaxy, through the moon, through the stars, through the clouds. Just beautiful, gorgeous, and no fear at all. And so, of course, we won't have any fear up there at all. I just wanted to talk about a few things. You know, this isn't going to be too long. Just to encourage people, because I've been really discouraged lately in some certain things going on. But our hope is in the Lord. Our trust is in the Lord, and we have to rest in Him, knowing that we are sealed. We are sealed, okay, for eternity. We will always be with Him. We will never be separated, ever. And everything we do up there, we'll still see, it'll be God's glory. Like everything you accomplish, everything that you love to do, and all your talents, it'll just be magnified because of Him. And I believe it's going to be so much fun, you know, and so much love and everything. Of course, you know, first we will rule and reign with Him. You know, we'll be kings and priests, and that's amazing to think about. That we will actually be a ruler. I can't imagine that. And that's, you know, the 1,000-year millennium and everything. And I can't wait to see the New Jerusalem. You guys excited about the New Jerusalem? I mean, that will be just completely awe-stricken. Just, our eyes will just, oh my goodness, what He is going to do. Our eyes can't, we can't think about it, our minds can't comprehend it, because we only see through, you know, that dim glass dimly, and it's going to be wonderful. And it will be so good. But right now I want to read a poem from Deborah Ann Belka. When at last Jesus returns, He'll bring with Him all the angels. Up to the clouds He will call the saints throughout the ages. There'll be a reuniting of all His sleeping saints. From the grave their bodies and souls will reacquaint. When at last Jesus returns, there'll be a loud command, the sounding of a trumpet, and will be heard across the land. Those who've been waiting will join their Savior in the air as soon as they hear the trumpet's final warning blare. When at last Jesus returns, to paradise with Him we'll go, where bliss and peace eternally will gloriously forever flow. 1 Corinthians 15:52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed. Okay, well, I wanted to add a song at the end of this video, And I picked out a song, right, that I really liked, but it just didn't fit. And then the Lord led me to a video I made 7 years ago, and that's the one I'm putting on here. Alright, so I love you guys, and I'll see you in the air soon. Maranatha.